Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys. Who doesn't love free things? So today we're going to be talking about how to study in Norway for what? For free. Free of charge. Yes, you heard that right. Tuition free. You don't have to pay any tuition. You just have to cover like your living expenses and maybe your books and stuff like that. So come along with me as we explore how you can study in Norway for free. Let's go. Before we get right into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share with your friends and family, and also hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I post my videos. If this is your first time of clicking on my channel, on any video on this channel, you are highly no, that's Igbo for you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. In case you're wondering, hi, I'm Prevailer and you're watching The Foreign Story. Here we aim to provide tools and resources for prospective and current international students to enable them in their international student journey. So join the family and I promise you're gonna learn something new on this channel. So let's get right into the video. So when you're going abroad to study, the first thing I recommend, especially when you want to choose your course, is to pick a course where you know like the citizens of that country, they don't really like go into that area. So for example, in the US, there's a deficiency in STEM skilled citizens. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And there are not a lot of American citizens who are going into that field. That's why there are whole programs and stuff that are trying to encourage American kids to go into STEM fields. So if you're coming to the US, for example, a STEM field is a very good, course or area to focus on. So you could go into computer science, engineering, any one you want to go into. Yeah, because there's not a lot of American citizens in STEM. You want to, as an international, go into STEM to increase your chances of getting a job and being valuable, if that makes any sense. So that's the first thing I'll say. So based on my experience here in the US, I decided to look for schools in Norway that are STEM schools. So like good schools in engineering, schools where you can study computer science and things like that. So those are schools that I looked for. I have linked those schools in the description box below, so make sure to check them out. Great schools, and they teach in English. You don't have to know Norwegian to be able to take those classes or your required classes or stuff like that. So that's number one thing. So before we go into more details on how you can study abroad in Norway, let me give you a little background on Norway. So of course, Norway is in Europe, and as I said, they offer tuition-free education. All the schools except private schools are state funded, so that means you don't have to pay any tuition. The only thing you have to pay for is your living expenses, like your house, food, accommodation, all those type of things. The only other thing you pay the school for is your student welfare fee, which is around 60 euros per semester. So it's not expensive at all. Super cheap, super affordable, and you get tuition-free education. Free quality education. They have very good engineering schools in Norway. So yeah, Norway offers, great views, beautiful landscape. Yeah, so Norway is very beautiful and it's a great place to study in. I have links in the description box that goes into more details about Norway and what you can expect when you move up there. So in Norway, there are two official languages. There are the Norwegian language and Sami. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah. So of course, when you go up there, to be able to interact better with the locals, you have to be able to speak the Norwegian language or Sami, but most of the citizens speak Norwegian language. That's the most popular one, but you're in luck also if you're from an English speaking country, because most Norwegians, they know how to speak English as well. So if you don't know how to speak the Norwegian language and you're not from an English speaking country, fear not. I have a solution for you. You can use the translation app when dealing with the locals or taking classes. You can use an app like iTourTranslator, which allows you to be able to translate languages over calls, translate languages as you're talking with the person. So the person could be talking to you in their own language, and what you're going to be hearing is your preferred language. You can pick the language that you want and it will translate it for you as the person is talking. So it's very helpful. So they have an app that you can use and the app, you just download it on your phone, and this app has like 12 functions. One of the most popular ones is the cross app transcribe, so you can use it when you're watching things like Netflix, Hulu, you're listening to a recorded lecture, even when you're on Zoom you can use it. So they have the desktop client, they have the web extension you can add to your browser, and while you're online on, you know, watching videos and stuff, you can use it to translate the videos. So the app is very helpful, and also the extensions are helpful if you want to, you know, use it on desktops. So it works across multiple devices. Another popular one is the call translation, and this one you can just buy a phone line on the app, and when you call somebody, they can be speaking, for example, they can be speaking Norwegian, and if you wanted to translate to English, you just put your preferred language in there, and as the person is speaking a Norwegian language, you will be hearing English on your end. Isn't that really cool? I think that's awesome. Because that eliminates the barrier of language, you know, language differences. That way you can communicate with somebody who speaks a totally different language from you. I think that's really cool. My favorite one on the app is the cross app transcribe, because I can use it to watch videos that are not in English, and I can have it translated to English for me. So it's really cool, super easy to use, and it does everything for you. Quite literally it does everything for you, and you can translate into whatever language that you want. So I have a link in the description box down below that you can use to download the app and learn more about iTourTranslator. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below about the app, and I'll be happy to help you with your questions or concerns. So moving on, say you decided to study in Norway and trying to find out, how can I study in Norway? What's the process? So first and foremost, you want to choose the school that you want to go to. Like I said earlier, I have some links in the description box below. You can start by looking at those schools, pick the school of your choice, apply to that school, and then after applying, when they give you admission, now you want to apply for your student resident permit. So in Norway, how they do it is visas don't last longer than 90 days. So if you want to study in Norway, you need a student residence permit. To apply for this permit, there's a checklist that they have that includes all the documents that you need to bring for them to be able to process the application. First, you need to provide all the documents on that checklist. Second, you need to fill out an application on the UDI website. UDI is the government agency that handles immigration and stuff in Norway. So you need to fill out that application on their website. Register for an account, pay the application fee, fill out the form, and then when you fill out the form, they're going to send you like confirmation that you've applied to your email, and in that email there's a cover letter that's included. You need to print it out and sign it, and this is also in the checklist that I mentioned in number 1. So on the checklist you will see where it says the application form signed, so you need to print out that letter, sign it, and take it along with the documents that are requested of you. So checklist, fill out the application, pay application fee as well, and then you book an appointment and go to the embassy to drop off your document. And when you go to the embassy, of course they're gonna do biometrics, so they'll take a photograph and they'll also take a fingerprint. And if you're in Nigeria, the embassy in Nigeria, in Abuja and Lagos, they charge an extra fee, which is the service fee. All embassies they're not embassies, they're kind of centers that are authorized by the Norwegian government to operate on their behalf. So if you're in Nigeria or any other place where these agencies are, you have to pay a service fee. So for Nigeria, the service fee is 12,600 naira. These 3 steps are what you need overall to apply, but to break it down even further, the application fee for applicants over 18 years old is this, and the application fee for applicants under 18 years old is 0. Free. It's free to apply. So if you're under 18, you can apply for free. Then of course you have to have admission to a Norwegian school. You have to print out the admission letter, prove that you've been admitted to the school. Then you have to show that you have sufficient money. You can do this by showing how much you have in the Norwegian school account that the school will set up for you if you don't have a Norwegian bank account. Then you have to be studying full-time. You can't study part-time on a student resident permit. You have to study full-time, and you have to have somewhere to live. So you have to show proof that you've probably already booked somewhere, or you have somebody in Norway who's gonna accommodate you or something. You have to show proof that you have somewhere to live, and you also have to show proof of home ties to country. So they want to know that after your studies in Norway, you're gonna return to your home country. You have to show proof of ties to home country. And to show proof of ties, you can, show businesses that you own, properties, family, and things that show you have a stronghold in your country. Whatever that is for you, you have to show proof of it. So average cost of living in Norway is about $11,000, and of course, depending on the region where you live in, depending on the house where you decide to get, this cost may rise or drop. So this is just the average cost based on data, but again, depending on where you live, it may be different. Okay, so to sum it all up, you need 3 things when you're applying for your Norwegian student resident permit. First, you need to print out the checklist that is on the website. I have the link in the description box below, so check out the link to the checklist. You need to get that checklist, print it out, and provide all the documents on that checklist. 2, you need to fill out the application on the UDI website. The link is in the description box below. Fill out the application, sign the cover letter that is sent to your email, pay the application fee, and provide that letter with the checklist and the document. 3, you book an appointment and go to the embassy or the agency in your country that is operating on behalf of the Norwegian embassy. You go there, do your biometrics, and drop off your documents. You can check the UDI website for processing times and to know when you can expect to hear back from them. Also, I forgot to mention, while you are in Norway as a student, you are allowed to work up to 20 hours per week and full-time during holidays. Somebody shout hallelujah, because that is great. That is great, honestly, because while you're in school as a student, you may need to pay for accommodation, pay for food and all those things, and you need money. So it's great that they allow you to work while you're in school. And yeah, I think Norway is a great place to study, honestly. Norway is great to study. It is free. You can work while in school. They have a lot of opportunities, and they want people to come study in Norway. So take advantage of this great opportunity. Apply, check out schools there, and yeah, apply. Don't miss out on this great opportunity. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any more questions, just make sure to leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to answer you. Also, don't forget to check out iTourTranslator, a great app for translating languages in conversations, calls, on your phone, watching movies, all those type of things. So make sure to check them out, and if you have any questions about the app, just let me know. I'll be sure to help you out. Until next time, remain blessed. Thank you. Bye.